welcome back. We're glad you guys are with us with the truth, facts, lies, and opinions. It's about just unscripted conversation. I'm Gwendolyn out of Denver, Colorado,
I'm Rashandale out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
and today we're going to be talking about friendships.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a long, lengthy conversation about friendships, the importance of friendship, what friendship mean to you, and what it takes to be a good friend.
Yeah.
Yes. So we want to get
You're not
started.
going to have too many friends, though.
When we
Okay.
finish, you're going to realize who your real friends
Friends
are.
are. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to talk about friendship today. We thought that was an important
One thing.
subject
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
discuss friendship and why it's important to have friends. It's important. I think women as a whole always have more and longer friendship. Maybe
Amen.
no, maybe I shouldn't say that. Huh? It just seems like women are more into friendship than men. You know what I'm saying? Men can,
Right.
they have guys that they hang out with or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because I do know some guys got some buddies they don't never be without.
Right.
So, so maybe it is. But friendships are important to, and I think that's an important role in life to be a friend,
If you're gonna be a true friend, that is.
a good friend, and to
Yeah.
have a good
And
friend
to have a
because
good friend.
it's
Yeah.
always a friend. What you think is important as a friend? Because I think
I think a friend should always be there, maybe for
for you,
for you.
yeah,
No
somebody.
matter what the situation
Yeah,
is.
maybe I should have said what's considered a good friend in your opinion. What you consider a good friend to you?
A
What
good
would
friend to me would be someone that's going to be genuinely truthful. I think
okay,
that's the most important thing for me.
okay.
You know.
Can most people handle the truth though?
No. No, they can't. That's why there's
so,
not too
so,
many friends.
so I think that's an important part too. A friend can be truthful. And I think as you should be able to handle it as a friend. Take criticism from somebody that you
Right.
considered a friend,
A true friend,
a
that is.
true
Yeah.
friend, because a true friend takes a while to be a friend. You know what I'm saying?
You think it takes time?
It takes time. I don't think you can meet somebody in 2 or 3 months and say, "Oh, that's my
Oh no,
true friend,"
no, no.
because you don't know
Right.
them.
Exactly.
So, I think friendship. I have some friends I've been knowing for 30 years, and to me, that's a friend. I don't see them all the time. Don't talk
Right.
to them all the time,
Right.
but when we do get together, we just have a nice time. We get together, hang out, do what we do,
Yeah.
and haven't seen them in maybe a year or two or whatever.
Well, a
But
true, yeah, a friend is going to be true to the game.
yeah,
They're
and
going to be real with you.
yeah, and honest with you about
No envy, no jealousy, no spite.
yep, no,
No
no,
emulated
no
spirits.
haterade.
Right. Exactly. You're going to accept that person
For
for what they are and who they are.
yeah, and I
That's what
think
I
I
think.
think that that's perfect, and I
Yeah.
think that's hard for some people to do
They
that.
can do it. Not
Yeah,
everybody anyway.
yeah, because you have different opinion, you think different, you was raised different,
Yeah.
so it's like almost like a marriage, coming into being a good
Yeah.
friend. It's just that you don't have to sleep with that person,
Right.
but a friend, I think, friendship is important to thrive because you might not want to talk to your husband about certain things, or you might not want to
Right.
talk to your sister about certain things,
Right.
or your
Exactly.
mother. So
Right.
you got that friend you can go to and talk to and tell them how you really feel, and they maybe sympathize with you or give you an honest opinion on how they feel
Right.
you should handle certain situations, just without like I said, no hatred, no jealousy, no
No
envy.
spite, no
Yeah,
envy.
yeah,
I
just an
think,
honest,
yeah,
honest opinion, and
opinion
I think that's the important part of
of
having a friend
having a
and
friendship.
being
Right.
being a friend. Also, just being there for them
Right.
any time of the night. If I got a friend, they can call me any time of the
Right.
night. If you got a problem, I'm gonna answer, and I'm not gonna say, "Well, I'm asleep and I can't talk." No,
Right. Exactly. Or
yeah,
you call someone today and then tomorrow they don't want to hear it. That's not a friend.
yeah,
A friend don't use that type of judgment. They're there for you.
yep.
You know.
And
So
whenever you need them.
right.
That's important, and it's important, like I say, to have a good friend or be a good friend. It's
Right.
important to. It's a feel good situation when you got a good friend or you
A
being a
true
good friend,
friend.
a
Yeah.
true friend. Yeah, and it's important, I think, in life just to have a good
Yeah.
friend. Yeah, and your expectations of a good friend. My expectations of a good friend is just what I said. Somebody that's there for me if if I need them or if I call them up, they there. They're
Right,
gonna
exactly.
answer. They're gonna
Right,
come through. If I call you at 3 o'clock in the morning, my car's stuck, I can't get out. You're gonna get up out the bed and you're gonna come
right.
into.
And
That's a true
that's a
friend,
true friend.
and that's I believe a friend is. That's the type of friend I am. That
Right.
I don't
But
care.
you know what? Sometimes you are the right type of friend for
Yeah,
people, and they
but
may not be the right person for you. But a true friend is, like we say, they're going to be there for
they're gonna be
you.
there for you, and that's
It's not about judgment. They will be there for you in a time of need.
yeah, a true friend. So if you
Right.
find that what's called fair weather friend is the only there when things are good.
Lukewarm friend.
When it's good, they there, or when it's things
Right.
are going well, they there. But soon as hard times come, they skedaddle on the way. But no,
Right.
we just friendship is important. So you want real friends, and it takes time to build friendships. It's nothing you can do overnight.
I
Friendship
don't
takes
think so.
time.
No, you have to. With a friendship, it grows.
It grows
And I
trust
think
because it
trust,
comes
yeah.
trust,
Hmm.
being dependable,
Right.
honesty. It's a
Right.
lot to to
A lot of people get involved with you in a form of manipulation. They're not your
or they
friend.
have an agenda. They
Right.
trying to
They have
get
an agenda.
something. Yeah.
Right.
I remember
So,
when the kids were growing up, like some of the girls would say girls would try to be their friends so they could get to their brothers. Just
right.
so
Exactly.
they
Or your husband, maybe.
oh yeah.
Or your boyfriend. That's maybe the case.
So you
Uh,
have to be careful and really look at friendship and what this person's bringing to the table as
right.
your friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you might be, a better friend than they are, and like I said, you don't have an agenda. You just
Just
a,
who you are.
just
Just
who you
that,
are.
yeah.
Just feel like okay, I can. But friends are earned. It's an earned thing.
Right.
You don't just get a friend just because you look at a person you like how they is or something. It's earned. It's trust. You gotta. It takes time.
Hmm.
That's why I feel.
Right. And then
Yeah.
some in the workplace,
Yeah,
That
you
I
do
think that's
a
a hard
lot of
bargain
yeah, you
in the
do. But
workplace.
but when you go to work every day and you be with people every day, you kind of build friendships. You feel build good friendships. Like I said, everybody ain't. It's just like
No,
any
it's
yeah.
going to be a lot of negativity, especially,
Yeah.
envy, that
Envy,
not wanting you to get
jealousy.
ahead,
If
jealousy.
maybe you dress better than
Right,
them and
right.
they jealous of you,
Maybe
or
you do your
you
job
don't tell all
better.
your business, so they don't know
Right,
your business. They might
exactly.
want
So they want to know your
to,
business.
or they want
So,
to, or they spread stuff that's not true because they don't know the truth. So
right,
they say, well, she thinks she all that. She thinks she
right. And then they
no.
can take off with rumors with that.
Right,
But
and some people just private about their business. I'm a private person. I don't talk about my personal life at work. I might mention my kids or something, or I'm going this, but I don't get personal. And I find a lot of people do tell you personal stuff right off the bat. They
right, because
just
I think they do that because they're trying to get
yeah,
information
because I was
from
like,
you.
I see people all the time. They start telling me their whole life. I'm like, damn, I should have been a psychologist. People feel like they just talk to me and tell me their business,
Right.
but that's not friendship. That's just somebody want to share with you their
Right.
information. A friend is, yeah, it's hard to pinpoint friendship because
In
friends
this
are.
day and time, they rarely
It is
exist.
because you want to, you got to trust the person. You got to have
Right.
that
And
trust.
it's not, I've even seen people in life where, what they consider to be a friend is really not a
I'm
friend.
not a friend.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
old people. And you find this new generation now, so they meet somebody in 2 days. Oh, my friend.
Right.
Or you can't, a friend is not a 2 day person.
And
You don't.
friends don't truly cross you. They don't do that. They don't do that ever, you
They
know?
try not to. I don't know if you have different opinions on stuff and maybe you guys don't agree on the same thing or whatever, but that's something you guys have to work out because you can agree to disagree.
Right.
Everybody
And
don't
you
have
don't
to.
become disagreeable, but the
Yeah.
thing of it is, most people, they don't know how to be a friend. I think
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of people
that's
don't.
true.
They just don't
Haven't
have it
been
in them.
taught. Yeah, just that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You have to work on friendship, and a lot. That's the thing. Maybe people just don't want to work on stuff no more. It takes time. You have
I
to
don't
work. It's
think
just like
too.
a marriage,
I
like
don't
I
think too much of it exists, really.
said. I know, huh? People are
No.
more to themselves
Yeah, they
nowadays, and
are.
they want to.
They're selfish.
Like I say, I haven't made a new friend. I have coworkers that maybe I talk to. I have family that I talk to, but I don't know. Just having any new friends, I haven't built any new friendship relationships unless it was a
I think
coworker. I think you gotta go places, you gotta do
right,
things.
but some people you can just you get that vibe from them that they're not going to be truthful. I think
Yeah, though they gotta.
you can get a vibe from people
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, and
You
you
feel
know
the
that
energy.
you
Yeah,
can feel that
yeah,
energy.
yeah.
You
You
know,
can feel
you
it.
are a
This,
nasty.
yeah,
You
this
know, like
somebody.
they say, a wolf wearing sheep clothing type of
Right.
thing. You know,
You know they don't have no good nothing good
no
going.
good
Yeah,
intentions
good
whatsoever.
good
You know,
intentions.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
you do. You get that feeling sometime, and them the people you walk away. But that takes some.
quickly,
I think that takes some kind of inner instinct to do that. I don't think
right?
everybody got that,
I would say so. Right,
or
right.
they
They
don't.
don't.
Maybe they got it, but they don't tune into it, or don't,
They may
not.
not have it, but some people
Okay,
are just blessed with it. They have that
that's what I
vibe. They
think
can
too.
feel that spirit from that other person. You
Yeah,
know,
because
it's not
sometimes
going to mean them well.
you can talk to people and just know.
In two
No,
minutes,
it don't take
absolutely
long.
not. It,
Yeah, I yeah.
it
Have a
doesn't
good
take long.
day.
Yeah,
It was
nice
nice
talking
speaking.
to see you when I see you.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
just
nice
know it's
talking to
nothing
you.
there for you guys to
Right,
even have it.
exactly.
I met people I could never ever want to meet in life again.
Right.
I could care less if I met you again. They nasty. They just have negative. Oh, and I hate negativity. So if you're my friend, if you come with to me with some negativity, I don't gossip. I don't talk about people. I don't do all that. So when you come to me with some,
But
something.
usually,
Uh,
though, people that, not to cut you off, but people that come to you talking about people, they usually are going to go to somebody else talking about you.
Right. You,
That's a green
girl,
flag.
my
You
dear
know,
used to
you
always
just,
say, a
yeah.
dog, how did she say it? My dear had this saying, a dog bring a bone, carry a bone.
Yeah,
And she used to say that
exactly.
all the time. And I asked when I was younger, I was like, what do that mean? She said, if somebody come to you talking and telling you stuff and they bring it to you, they will take it back and say something
Exactly.
like you
They're going to
said
do it.
something.
They're
And
going to
it
do it
made a
every
lot of
time.
sense. It made a lot of
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a dog bring a bone, you carry a
Yeah.
bone.
And usually, if they're going around gossiping on other people, then they're going to do
It's
the same
something
thing
what
to
they
you.
do. Yeah.
That's just a part of their nature.
Yep,
That's
it
what
is
they'll do,
to go around and preach negativity
Right.
and meanness and
And
nastiness and
discord, that kind
yeah,
of thing,
yeah. I don't
But
like that.
true friends rarely exist, I think,
I,
in my opinion.
and nowadays, yeah, the friends I've had, I like went to high school with, been knowing since I was way younger. I haven't made any new true friends in a long time. I have people that maybe I associate with,
Yeah.
but as far as friends, I only have friends that's been around for. I have two or three like friends I can call friends, and I've been knowing them probably over 30 years.
Well, I don't have that many friends. I would say that is true friends.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of acquaintances and people like that, but very few friends.
Yeah.
Maybe I could count them on one hand
Oh
that I
yeah,
would
for
say,
definitely for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, that's been
because
around. Like I
people
say,
just ain't real anymore. They
yeah,
don't,
they don't.
they have
They
agendas
don't want to
and
give. They all takers. It's more
right,
takers out there than givers, and I'm a giver. So,
yeah,
but I will not be used. I know if somebody using me. So I thank
right,
God for that gift. That we were talking about that gift that He gave me that I can
right.
keep people out.
And
I
then you
can read
have
them.
that, what is that, the parenting type of friendship?
Yeah, with parents, it's a lot of young parents nowadays that want to be friends with their
Parents.
kids
I,
and parents that want to.
I think that's a different type of friendship. It's not really, I mean, because to me, a parent should be a parent.
A parent should be a
I mean,
parent, and my especially for young kids. Now, my kids are grown now, and as young kids, we weren't. It
oh
was like
no,
mama always. Mama had to do what mama had to
to
do.
do,
I had
right?
to be a parent. I had to make sure you did
Right,
what you were supposed to do. I couldn't let my feelings get in the way when you didn't do what you're supposed to do, and I had to do what I had to do as far as discipline.
right.
So that was good. But once they got older and they're 25, 30, then now we can talk, we have conversations. I feel like my daughters are my friends. But as
Yeah,
teenagers, I don't and that's just my opinion. Everybody different.
right.
Because you think
I
different.
think differently, and mine are all grown too. But
Hmm.
I think my children are not my friends. I
Okay.
don't consider them to be my friends because I still feel that. You might be whatever age you are, but at the same time, you're still my son or my daughter. And I don't want to have that kind of relationship with you
Mhm.
because I am the parent, I'm the mother, So I don't
Okay.
know, but some
Yeah,
people
and that's how I
do,
feel. And it's a lot of people feel that way.
Right.
But I'm a little different on that feeling because I feel like you're an adult, you're grown. Um, there's a certain amount of respect there that I still demand as a
Oh, okay.
parent.
So there you go.
So, so that's considered a respect as far as being a parent, not no disrespect because you're my friend or something. Nah, it's different. I just feel like when I say friendship, something I can trust as that part. Maybe
Okay.
it's not maybe considered friendship. Maybe I consider it a friendship, but it's what you expect from a friendship. The trust, being dependable. If I ask you for something or to do
Okay.
something for me,
Right.
I think maybe I should say I expect those friendship expectations from them.
Okay. I
It's
see. I get
maybe
that.
that's more
Because
what
you
I
got
mean.
people that
Not
would
I
say,
don't go out to clubs with them or
okay,
go,
there you
party with
go.
them. Like
Okay.
that
Yeah, I
that
can't do
I
that.
don't do.
Yeah.
We might go to a function or something like I went to a Christmas
Mhm.
party with the girls, something like that. But as far as go out to a club, come hey party, no,
Yeah.
not that type of friendship.
Okay.
It's more
I'm
of a
thinking that's what you were talking about.
no. It's more of
In
a
my opinion, you got to stay in your lane,
right, and I do
so
because and I do.
yeah,
I do, it's certain things that they do that
with the
they go out
kids.
and do that I don't do. So not that type of friendship. It's more of
But
like
some parents do. They have that friendship
oh
where
yeah, where they
they
go clubbing
do,
together, they
and
hang
they
out
hang
together,
out together with
they do a
their,
lots of
you
things
know,
together. But I don't do that. I
yeah.
just like I say, I depend on them if I need them and to be there for me. If I call one and say I need to be taken somewhere, I need to be picked up, or I need and they there. That type of
Oh, that trust.
friendship,
Okay, all right.
not the buddy hang out,
Yeah,
do the
I
same
can't
shit.
do that.
Can I borrow your clothes type?
Oh no. No,
Not
you
that type of
can't.
friendship.
Stay in your lane, daughter,
Yeah,
son.
it's
Stay
still
in your
that, like you
lane.
say, that still amount of respect that you demand
Yeah,
from your children. So that makes a difference in
right. Because back
friendships.
in the day when we were, I think that made friendships even stronger. Which back in the day you could see them. Now you can't, is because they break that barrier to me
As far as the
with the kids and the
okay,
kids' friends and
okay,
all
gotcha.
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Instead of just, I mean, a child needs the guidance. To me, you'll always be a mother, even when you're deceased. You are a dead mother, but you still is a mother.
a mother is a
And
mother.
I just see it differently. I think there should be boundaries to love and trust. And I expect for them to do what I want. Hey, when I tell you to do something, you need to move in 45, 35, 40.
Okay,
I
then
don't
how old
care.
y'all?
I don't care how old you are. You
I'm
better move
still
it,
your
buddy. I'm
mother.
still your mother. Like it or not. I didn't like it either, but it is what it Hey, it is what it is. But, I think that makes relationships better when people, identify where they should be at in the
There's
relationship with these kids today.
okay when they're
As far as their
their
friendships go, when
part
you
in the
hear that,
relationship.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true. It's a
yeah.
lot of young parents. These young parents are different. This new generation are different. They are more friend with the kids, or want to be hang buddies, or
Right.
want their friends to like
And
them.
what
And
is that new word they got for the young kids now?
Gen X generation,
Right. And the
Gen
girlfriends,
yeah, it's so many. Yeah, girlfriends and staying it with the
BFFs and
boyfriends.
everything. They
Oh
got a
yeah.
name for everything, but
Oh yeah. Acronym.
meaningless relationships. Right. Yeah. That don't
Yeah.
have the trust, the respect.
Yeah. And all that's
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing about all
The
relationships,
integrity.
friendships,
Yeah.
relationships. Even as a husband and wife, you hear husband and wife say all the time, "Oh, that's my best friend."
Yeah.
What do you think about that? When a man or
Well,
woman say that's my best friend, do you think a husband and
no,
wife
I
can
do
be
believe.
best
Oh,
friends?
yes, I do
Okay,
believe that. I
okay,
believe a husband can be a best friend. I believe
okay. A wife,
a
yeah,
wife can be a best friend.
yeah.
But you don't. That's rare. That's rare too.
And you
But
still have to have boundaries.
You still, yes, but I think it can still happen,
Of
but
course,
yeah,
I think you probably should be friends as
that would
spouses.
be beautiful.
Oh, if you were best friends, and
Yeah.
you see couples like that. I'm not gonna say me and my husband like that, but oh, did I make that face? No,
Uh-oh.
but I think it's a good thing. You see some couples, girl, just friends, everything they tell, everything they have to say,
I'm not
everybody.
doing that.
And you know, everything you do, you want to communicate with him or her,
Right,
and you want to share everything, or you want to
right.
call them 15 times a day and tell them every move you make and stuff. No, I'm not that type. No, I guess no. I love home Wednesday morning, and I still ain't called my husband. Like, I mean, communication is there. I'm okay. I'm my daughter, my son, but it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, friendships
That's
are,
probably
they're
bad
just
though.
not, they don't come like they used to,
Yeah, it's a
you
big
know,
difference. It
because
is.
people are different.
Oh yeah, the
They're,
world is different.
yeah.
The
And that
world is
makes
different.
friendships different.
Yeah,
They
people
rarely
don't
exist.
people don't
Yeah.
try to make friends anymore. People are always trying to use some or find some reason to.
Yeah, to reject you,
Yeah.
maybe, or they got their own rules, their own
You
playbook,
know,
their own,
yep. How they want to,
So,
how they want it to be, and if it ain't
yeah,
their way, they
wait,
not
then,
happy.
they're not
Yeah,
happy or
yeah.
they don't think or they judgmental to
And
their
that's not
view.
good in a
Yeah.
relationship or
You
friend.
can't, I don't
Yeah.
think you can have a
You gotta
friend.
be acceptant. To it takes a lot to be a friend. It takes a lot. You gotta accept that person because that person might not
It
always
takes
do it. It
maturity.
might be some things that right maturity. It might be some things that person don't like, but then it's a lot more things that you do like
Right.
about this person,
I
and maybe
had
the
right.
honesty and the
Yeah.
dependability. So it's a lot of work in
I
building
had
that.
a young lady tell me that I knew for years, and she said I was her friend, but one day I drove up and she heard this music coming from my vehicle, and she said, "Oh no, I wouldn't listen to." Well, I'm not you.
So she felt
So
some
that's
kind of way
sort of,
about music.
yeah. So she judged me after so many years, like, but I don't like that kind of music. Like, I wouldn't fit into her equation anymore because of a
Because
certain
of a music.
because of music. Some people are
Wow.
just like that.
That's
They think
that's
that their friends mirror them, but they don't. They can't. They have to be who they are. And then you have to be willing to love and accept them
but
for
did
who
that
they are
seem
with them.
petty to you? Did you think that was
I
petty or
thought it
that's
was
just
kind of foolish, because, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of music it was.
what's it got to do
She
with
didn't
yeah.
like it. She didn't like it. And she
Wow.
looked at me in a different way from that point on.
Just from the music.
Just from the music
So she
that was in my car, remind you, that I'm playing and I'm playing all the time in my life that I came up on. It was just the fact that she said no. Maybe I wasn't clean to her anymore because I didn't listen to what she listened to.
wow, that's
Yeah.
deep.
And I had known her for a long time, a very long time.
Wow, how you be judgmental on somebody's music? How you
Right.
be
Well, I
judgmental on
can be judged
anybody's?
on a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not only me, a lot of things people just don't. It's like, why? If I'm gonna be your friend, I'm gonna accept you. Like if I meet you and I like you and we go through the years of talking and communicate, it might be some things I don't like about you. But it might be more things that I like about you than I don't like. So I'm gonna accept that little
I think the
thing.
maturity of it is you have to just accept everybody for who they are.
Exactly. Now that's how I do in the workplace most of the time.
Yeah.
I learn how people are. I watch them. I see what they expect, what they like, what they don't like. I read people really well. So once I know that, I know how to deal with you.
Hmm.
And that's how I get along in the workplace with dealing with people. I just, I don't try to step on your toes. Or if you don't like this, I don't go there. I don't go come talk to you. I don't talk about people with, especially in the workplace. I don't talk about nobody with nobody. Because nobody gonna go come tell.
Somebody gonna know about
Thank
that.
you. And I know everybody is. They come tell me everything. I hear everything. But if somebody come tell me, well, I'm like, really? Act like I didn't even know.
Right, exactly.
I know
That's a way
people.
to keep your job.
Thank you. People tell me everything go around that job because I'm the office manager and I hear it all. from somebody else, from the person, but I don't never ever repeat it.
Right.
I never said so. I think that kind of build trust as far as friendship. So
Yeah, it
I
does
think I have
because
good
they're gonna come to
friendship.
you. That's yeah,
I have good
because they
friendship
don't do it.
relationships. I think with all my coworkers because I handle them. I'm the office manager. I got to set an example. I can't be around there talking about people and spreading this because it's gonna go
Right.
back to them and they're gonna say,
Right.
"Well, Miss Shiny, no, Miss Shiny
And I
never
think
said."
friendships do that.
Yeah,
Where you could
yeah.
be friends with somebody if you trust them, you tell them something, they go back and tell somebody else that they consider to be their friend.
That was something else I want to touch on
Yeah.
real quick. Friendship as being you have a good friend and then you have another friend and these
Right. And
friends.
they have a
Some
friend.
friends don't like each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
Sometimes
Right.
they be jealous of your time with this other
Right.
friend. Have you
Exactly.
seen
Yes,
that
I've
in
seen that.
friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's petty.
Well, yeah, that's it
you
takes
know,
maturity to have
much
a
that
friendship.
you that kid's maturity
The
is great.
maturity,
It
yeah.
is. You gotta be mature about it because you gotta be a grown up. You can't act like little kids. Kids act like that in the playground. I'm
Right.
not. Don't play with her. You remember when we was
Right.
kids?
Yeah.
You remember kids? You get mad
Don't
at
talk to her.
you get mad at one of your. We was cousins. We had lots of friends come around, but we had cousins too that we all and we would like. Don't play with her. She be super.
Yeah, that's what you want.
And
Yeah.
grown-ups do that.
Yeah.
Grown-ups do
Everybody do
that.
that. It's not mature,
But
really.
shouldn't you let that go
Yeah.
after a
You
minute?
think?
That's why
Yeah.
you say that maturity. That
Yeah, that
maturity should,
maturity part of it.
yeah,
You
and just
have to be mature, especially if you're going to have a healthy friendship with
yeah,
someone. Yeah.
and healthy friendships are good. It's important to your livelihood to have a good friendship,
Right.
relationships with people just outside your intergroup.
Right.
Socialize and have somebody that you can talk to and depend on. And that's the most part, like you say, being
Right.
mature about it, trusting and dependability is the best
Most
part of being
important thing.
most important part of having a friendship. So make a friend today.
Right, exactly. Hey, you got two friends. We'll keep it real. We have our own opinion. We don't judge you for
Yep.
what you do and what you believe in.
And and we try to keep it open and hope you could look at it and see yourself because there
Right.
might be someone out there who might be a friend of yours and or trying to be a friend and you're rejecting them. But like I say, after talking to somebody a good 2 hours, what if they could be a good friend or not? Because
Right.
then they're
And
gonna
then
come
too,
with
you got
them.
to judge the right matters.
Yeah, what matters,
Yeah, what
right?
really
What
matters in
really
which
matters, what's
direction.
important,
Yeah.
and we all have different things that's important to us.
Right.
So,
That's true.
and so, what's important to you may not be
Be it
important to me.
right.
So, as a
Exactly.
friend, so you can't be
That's
my
one way to
friend
guide.
because
Right. Right.
you want people in your circles that you can do things with, like things like that you like to do alike.
Right.
To have something in
Exactly.
common. It's just communication.
Right.
We're going to have something in common. So, um, this has been great talking to you guys.
About friendships, kind of hard, but
Yeah,
because
it
it really
is.
it's
It
difficult.
is. It's real hard for friendships. So
Right.
trying to build them and make them and trust, and it's just all those things. But the main thing, like I say, is time.
Right.
It takes time
Either
to.
way, love yourself. Keep it real.
Yep, that's
All
it.
right.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
All right.
Good
See you.
night.
Bye bye.
Taking out.
There you go.